Hello, this is the RPG Crawler, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Icewind Dale II. We are in the process of clearing up the Targos docks. Going to continue on south before doubling back towards the warehouse. Oh look, more armor. I'm going to need more armor. Oh, and a bow. Nice. Some of you may wonder why I'll be squinting a lot, and that's because this font is tiny and I can't really do much about that. My old man eyes are hating me for having this resolution. Okay. Don't think this guy's going to be needing any of this anymore. So let's go ahead and adjust things. We've got armor for my cleric. Got a helmet for Charity. We got actual, like, arrows and a short bow for our halfling rogue. Here. Okay. So now to go on these docks. Don't think there's anyone down this dock. Oh, now I can scroll at will, except to the left. Can't scroll off that side. Alright. These goblins go down way easy. I would be more careful, but I haven't taken a hit yet. I'm gathering all the weapons and such in case I need to sell them, which I will. But first, let's clear down here. Got this guy at this dock. What does Crandall have to say to me? I keep hearing goblins. Hold, do you stand with Targos or against her? Do we stand with Targos? We just sailed in on the wicked wench. Then keep your blades close. Goblins are prowling the town, and we have no word of their strength or how they breached the wall. It's possible they may have had help from someone inside the town. I was assigned to protect the dock to Duladun's wake and keep it from the goblins. Unless reinforcements come soon, however, I fear a band of goblins will chance upon me first. Stay here and watch the docks. We'll see about taking care of the goblins in town. But first I'm going to go past him. Oh wait, there's some goblins down there. Come on. Goblins. Oh no, one has a bow. It's not great. Come on, take this one down. And then this one.
Protect and preserve. I go for
oh no, I took some damage. First damage of the game, all because that dude has a bow. Bows are not nearly as overpowered as they were in the earlier ones, though, because this uses 3rd edition and bows only get one shot unless you have multiple attacks. So there is that. Let me go along the south side over here. There's less generic quests and more, like, actual combat in this particular entry. At least so far. Got nothing to worry about over here. Oh, wait, there's something on this ship. On this boat. Got some wine and a dagger. Hope nobody needed it. And I'm going to check up here real quick just to make sure there's nothing at the end of that dock. Okay, I'm just getting to where I can scroll off the screen again. A little bit better than using the cursor keys. And there's nothing up here. Alright then. Down here to open this one. Nothing in here. Gotta get right to the edge and then scroll it. And anything in here? I hear a lot of cats. Alright, here's a room full of goblins and cats. One goblin down. And another goblin down. I grab the loot. Oh wait, there's another goblin. Man, does this woman have enough cats? Look at all this. Alright. So let's go forth with my paladin. What you doing in my home? Away with you. Okay, please calm down. We just had some questions. Oh, is that so? Then I've been certain the dale is cold, that I'll please you to leave my home. Out, out, before I cane your hide from here to the Bremen. From here to Bremen, you filthy robbers. We're not robbers. We just sailed in on the Wicked Wench to aid Targos. The Wicked Wench? That's me son's ship. Why, Hedron, that shifty, lice-ridden crag cat, can't even be troubled to step off his ship to save his own ma. I regret the day I squeezed that boy out, I do. Squeezed out, I see. Interesting way to put it. You'd best go telling me that I'm all right then. He might get to worrying, he would, and then he'd start drinking, and after that, well, there's just more suffering there, so there is. Right, before I go, are you sure you're all right? As if that filthy cur would shed 2 coppers for me. Just because I've got the ache of age in my bones and the winds are taking me eyes don't mean that I can't look after myself. What do you mean the wind took your eyes? These eyes do more than see they do, and you'd best remember that. I see more than you'll ever see, and I hear that all that blows in the shores of Mare Dualdon. So, like, what do you see? Not now. There's still goblin lives waiting to have their threads cut short on the shores of Mare Dualdon. Come back when you've cleared the blighters from the docks, and I'll speak to you again, if in the mood takes me. Sure thing. And if she's blind, I might rob the place, but not right now. Oh, god damn it. I only stepped out with 1.
I'm listening. I'm on it.
Come on, everybody gets out.
Yes?
You have my done.
Let's go over here. There's a door over here. Any more goblins? No, there's not.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good.
Let's see, anything worth looking at? Some objects may be trapped. Well, I'm searching for it. Ah, there we go. Let's go ahead and remove that trap. Disarm the lock. And we got studded leather and a helm. Nice, all in all. And I'm moving real slow because I am way overburdened. So let's see, the helm goes on here. Studded leather is an upgrade for my main, for my first character. Give the bard some leather armor. Everybody's got armor. Move all these spare weapons over there. And I think that'll do it. Alright. So, got one more thing to loot here, and that has some sort of potion. Okay, still not identified. This is a potion of evil protection. Not too bad.
Yes. Got it.
And I
Understood.
think that's almost it for the docks area. Head up here. Got a set of stairs lead up to the rest of town, so finally we got this place over here. Not too bad. Alright, so I gotta talk to this guy.
I am by your side. Very well.
Go on, Paladin. They're not coming. There are too many kegs to slaughter and the salty dog to come for Targos age. Let us handle the goblins. Alright then, maybe tomorrow will grace your blade and time is against us, but the goblins have locked the door from the inside. You'll need to break it down. Do you have the key? No, you'll need to bash down the door with your weapons unless you have Luskan thief blood running through your veins. How many you figure in the warehouse? No telling for sure, but judging from the arrows that whizzed past my ear when I chased them out, there's at least one archer in their number. That sucks. I'd try to take down the archers first if you can, preferably with missile weapons of your own. You might want to keep wounded members of your party or wizards outside the warehouse while the rest of your band storms the place. One arrow can drop a man before he even knows the archer is there. Alright. Except in my case, I'm probably going to run everybody inside. Although that is a perfectly valid tactic.
Ready. I'm on it.
Is to leave important people outside. Come on.
Yeah.
Go try to unlock it. There you go.
Here. I'll handle it.
And stepping on inside. Alright, so we immediately get jumped by a bunch of goblins.
I got him.
2 of them down.
Prepare yourself.
No, I don't need my wizard up there.
Yes,
You
immediately.
go down here. God damn it! Why do you run up front, wizard?
Orders?
I'm not sure about this.
Come on. Then one more up here.
Be a feast for the crows.
And this will clear the warehouse out. And there we go. Let's go ahead and loot. Oh crap, I gotta loot with somebody else.
Yes. Very well.
Alright. Arrows. More stuff down here. Come on, let me through. Arrows. Got gold. Gold.
I am here, indeed.
And gold. So where's... okay. There's like 4 of these kegs. Which I could stand to actually hit.
Attack.
Huh. And then I guess my
Okay.
rogue's got to look around for trapped objects. Nothing up here? Oh, there's a dead cat. I have no idea what that's for. Unlock things. Hey, look, a battle axe. Nice. Or is that a great axe? I think it's a great axe. Alright, got one more lock.
How can I help?
And then
Certainly.
one more thing to loot, which just had arrows.
I'm listening.
Alright. Looking like we're good to go. I'm just looking for quick save.
Got it.
Let's head down here. Oh no, Xylos is slowed. And we're through the door.
Now you shall pay.
Not a problem. Ah, what happened to the sound?
Come then. Let us begin.
Sounds awful quiet.
I hope I don't get in the way.
Wait, where's the last one? Over here. Okay, when that goes down, let's clear up some space on Xylos. Get all the heavy stuff off.
You have my attention. Got it.
Money. Money.
Ready and willing.
Which I've got to start looting with my second character. Money.
Yes, I'm on
Tell
it.
me your need. I see.
And a sword.
What? This ends now.
Yeah, it sounds like there's a lot of goblins in here. Somewhere.
To battle.
Understood.
I need to get in my proper, my proper formation.
Ready. Agreed.
Alright, goblins. Come at me. And another goblin.
I hope I don't get in the way.
There we go.
What?
Any other traps?
Yes.
Not that I'm seeing.
Here. Got it.
Alright, anything else? Got more goblins? Goblin sappers. Get this one because he's close to attacking my mage.
Hell's come with me.
And then these guys. Not too bad. Oh wait, there's one left. I think he had executed some attacks of opportunity in there somewhere. Come on. I'm seriously going to have to adjust my inventory after this.
Orders? I'll handle it.
Okay, so they got a keg up here.
Ready.
Which had a shield.
I'm on it.
This cave-in looks like it happened recently. There may have been a the passage where the sappers came from. Let's look down here. Have some more goblins.
To the pain.
Nothing too bad.
To the
Although I really need to get my wizard a ranged weapon so he doesn't run up in front of everybody. Let's go ahead and break these things.
Here I come, and the hells come with me.
Yeah, I know I'm going slow, but hey, what can you do?
Soon be a feast for the crows.
What is it you
You
require?
just tell me what you need.
I pick up the random stuff on the floor. Oh, a mace. I think the warhammer is better, though. At least from what I can tell. I don't know if it actually is or not, though. I can't quite go off the edge. Come on, goblins.
Your judgment is at hand.
Oh, that's a lot of goblins.
Let's see what you got.
That is a whole lot of goblins. And next,
I'll do my best to keep myself out of trouble.
got a named goblin up there. He's wailing away at my warriors and not making much progress. Oh no!
Yes.
Hit my cleric.
Your death is at hand.
Time to take out this guy. This named goblin. There we go.
Agreed.
Alright.
Yes,
Time to loot.
indeed.
What'd the named goblin have? He had a magic scroll of some sort. Time to pick up all them. Oh, there's still a goblin
Ready.
left. Didn't even realize it.
Done.
That could be dangerous. Me not seeing the various creatures because things are too small. That could be a problem.
Here, I'm on it.
How can I help?
That is something I miss about the
Orders?
enhanced editions, is that you could zoom in and out.
Here I come.
I hope I don't
The
get in the
hells
way.
come with me.
Take all these things down. Come on.
To the
Make
butcher's
peace
work
with your
then.
gods.
Oh, is it a letter or a scroll? I guess we'll find out.
Let's see what you got.
I'm on it.
Ready and willing. Done.
Okay, so what do we got? Scroll, which I think I already have. Dagger. Club. Mace. Which I'm too full to equip.
Sounds good to me.
Or to pick up even. Mace. And then finally, some sort of potion? Nope, food.
I'm listening.
Alright, well that concludes our investigation here. I guess we know how they got in. Let's tell the guy outside he's safe to go, and then tell the guards what's going on. And tell the captain of the Wicked Wench that his mother's okay. Let's get...
I'm listening.
Oh, we
You
gotta go
have
all the
my
way out.
attention. Understood.
What's up?
But we'll get the bard to speak on our behalf. Because she won't refuse rewards.
I'm on it. Yes.
What is it now?
Alright, bard, go talk to this guy. Alright, where in Tempest's name have you been? I heard the fighting there, everything went silent, thought you were dead. We find a passage running beneath the warehouse. It led to some caves in the cliff. It looks like the goblin sappers tunneled through there to get into Targos. Caves in the cliff? Could be old pirate caves. There was quite a number of buccaneers preying around Mayor Dualden in the days before Targos became civilized. So where do they lead? Well, there were some collapsed passages. Could be the goblins accidentally sealed themselves in. Found the scroll on one of the goblins, however, and it looks magical, or was at least. Wouldn't surprise me if the tunnels had collapsed on them. Goblins aren't too bright. Goblin sappers even dimmer. Still, you might want to take that scroll to Ulbrich's wife. She knows something of magic and might be able to identify it. In any event, I respect your courage. If you tell your deeds to Lord Ulbrich, he'll be sure to reward you. Alright, I hope so. Where can I find him? You can find him in the town above. Alright.
What?
Onward to the guards.
I'm here.
And we'll let this guy know that everything's okay. We've wiped out the last of the goblins along the docks. That's the first good news we've had all day. You should report to Lord Ulbrich in the main town. I'll be glad to know we have reinforcements. And then
Ready.
we'll go down here
What? I'll take care of it.
and tell the captain here,
What's
Hedron,
going on along the
his
shore?
wife's okay.
I heard something.
The town was attacked by goblins. We managed to drive them off and retake the docks.
Goblins were attacking the docks? By the northern winds, how did they get past the palisades?
Alright. We'll be back when we know more.
Wait, do you know if my mother's all right? She had a house along the docks.
So he does ask
It could
about
be
his
the
mother.
goblins got to her during the attack.
Alright, we already checked on her, Hedron. The goblins had broken into her house, but we took them out and
Blessed
rescued
are you.
her.
Thank you. She's a cruel woman with a northern bite to her, but I still don't wish her any harm.
Alright, she's certainly got a tongue on her, no doubt.
Aye, no argument on that point. Her tongue's a whip it is. Here, take this. It's the least thanks I can give you for lending a sword
Alright.
arm in her defense.
Glad-
Especially for all her spit
Glad
and
we could
fire.
help. Take care. Because I'm good. I'm not going to press them for additional stuff.
All right.
Alright, next down the list. Got to come down in this direction. Talk to what's-his-face here. Alright, you said you were a shipbuilder. Not really. Wood's as challenging as to shape its stone or iron. Alright, I'll take my leave then. So he is a shipbuilder. A dwarven shipbuilder.
Orders agreed.
I guess we'll talk to, we'll talk to this guy over here.
Yes, as you wish.
Let him know that the goblins have been taken care of. Have no fear of goblin. We dispatched them. The docks belong to Targos again. Alright. Lord Ulbrich, where can I find him? Yeah, okay, I can speak to him. They're just telling me to go up to the docks, and he's heading on in. So let's go talk to the old woman, the old cat woman. With my bard, of course.
As you wish.
Alright. You back, are you? You circle me home like a vulture, you do? Okay, we told your son that you're alright. As if that filthy cur would shed 2 coppers, etc. Alright. Eyes more than they see. That reminds me of a tale I heard from a bard in the south. I've heard that tale. It tells of the pain that comes when we forget the beauty and feeling of being human. It's all in what we see, and I've seen more than you'll ever hope to see in the shadows of Targos. Perhaps you can answer some questions then. I was wondering when you might get around to picking me skull. Yeah, you told me to go finish cleaning up the goblins, old woman. Alright, you didn't seem bright enough to light a candle, you didn't. Ask away if you will, but if I'll rarely leave me home. So what can you tell me anything? I'd like to know whatever you can tell me about Icewind Dale. Tales of the Dale, there's so many tales that fill up Dualden there is, and most like twice over. Not much that would whet your appetite, methinks. Can you tell me anything about the 10 towns? I heard the Dale had some troubles many years back. Do you know anything about that? Yeah, it was called Icewind Dale I. There was the troubles many years back, though back when Hedron was a babe and his da, curse his hide, still dared to live. That was perhaps the worst times we ever had, though it could be it was just Hedron's dad that was the cause of it. Alright, I'll tell you, but I'll only tell you once, so you'd best listen close, or else get your pen and write it in that book you're carrying with you. In other words, it'll be entered into my journal. So she tells me about it in my journal. And then the barbarians packed up their tents and left Bremen's Run, they did. And that's the last of the matter, at least as far as the barbarians were concerned. So the adventurers were never heard from again after the Knights in Whistling Gallows Inn. That is Icewind Dale 1. So you can watch my Icewind Dale 1 Let's Play for the information behind that one. Gods only know what happened after that. There was something evil in that halfling's tread, to be sure. And I'm sure it led those heroes nowhere good. Okay, can you tell me anything about Targos? Can you tell me about the Goblin Raiders? The filthy little rats started chipping at Targos a month or two ago. And the attack on the docks is the bravest they've been yet, it is. But there's worse yet to come, much worse, mark me words. Okay, how can you know that? Well, just a feeling in my bones. I've learned to trust the lean of the winds and the ache in the joints. That's awfully specific information to be a hunch, especially if you don't leave your house much. I don't need to explain myself to the likes of ye. Alright, how do you know these things? Mayhap there's times, nay, you'd think me daft like the rest of the town. No, I want to hear it, go on. Mayhap I see things, what business is it of ease? Yours, what do you see? There's times when I sleep not, and the things I see in dreams are more real than the walls of my house. Some things, some are beautiful, others terrible. I've seen the brambled garden, blacker than ink, a crow's nest of a city that spins across a great mass of stone, and a glacier of black ice. Ice that smells of ashes and smoke. But that's not the strangest thing. I see these things, but it's not me who's seeing them, but it's always through another's eyes. A woman's eyes. I see these other lives, all a colored gray and sadness branching outwards, like some great black twisted tree. I heard tales of a great tree in the town of Kuldahar. Aye, the great oak of Kuldahar, I know of that tree, I do, and as sure as the snows it's mixed up in this darkening cloud over the north. There's something about it, such a work of nature, that no beast nor devil can leave be, and great evils have been done in its shadow. Mayhap you'll find your way there, mayhap not, but know the tree is waiting for you, and it suffers. The screams of our birthing women echo in the wood of the oak, and I fear some terrible act has taken place there, either now or long ago. Alright, so getting on to the rest of Targos.
You have my attention. I'm on it.
So we got kind of backstory from an old woman. I should probably heal up a bit. So let me heal up a bit. Can I spontaneously cast? I don't think I can spontaneously cast. I thought there should be some way to spontaneously cast, but oh well. Can do Lathander's renewal on myself.
Done.
Just to get myself back away from the almost dead area. Oh, I've got a tavern to go to, don't I? Let's go in here. Who has my highest constitution? Clow does. Because I'm going to do a little bit of a gambling thing in here.
Agreed.
And clear up some inventory space.
Ready. I'll handle it.
Come on, just go inside. Stop crowding the door. Go inside. There we go.
Here.
First of all, get Clow to go over here. Alright, that's Silver Charm. What is it again? This? A Wolf Totem. A good luck charm. I won it from a... Yeah, say. So game? What game? We take turns swigging Brag, boar's blood mixed with milk. That sounds really gross. It'll put girth in your arms and fire in your loins, but a mouthful's enough to make any townsman spill his guts. Up for it? Sure, I am. Let's play. Let's do this. Here's the deal. You win, and the wolf charm's yours. You lose, no matter, but either way, you're paying for the brag we swallow. The stuff's not easy to come by. What with the wild boars and all. It's 5 gold a round. I'll play. Here's 5 for the first round. Let's get to it then. Here's my wineskin. Let's try not to throw it up right away. Here's to your health. Goothwolf and my new wolf charm. Alright, so you can hold your brag after all. You must have northern blood in your veins, or this batch is becoming sour. Let's talk more drink. I'm surprised you lasted so long. You ready to give up? Hardly. Let's do another mouthful. Yeah, now he's asking to stop. Remember, that's boar's blood you're drinking there, friend. Might not stay in your stomach long. That wolf charm's as good as mine, Goothwolf. One more round. One more round. Let's do this. Oh, I hurt. All right, victory, and your wolf charm is mine. You might want to clean up that mess you've made. Yes. So I've earned an item, a wolf charm. And what does that wolf charm do? I gotta identify it. It is a howling wolf charm. Summon wolf ×3. I'm gonna give it to. I'm gonna put it in that quick item slot. See what else I have to figure out. Can't figure that one out. What is this? Minor mirror image, which I can't describe because I've got illusion as a opposition school. Oh well.
All right.
Let's talk to these guys. Black Jeffrey. Okay, I have no idea what this artifact is. All right. Did you hear about the Goblin Raiders? All right. I'll take my leave. Screw these
I'm
guys.
listening.
And we'll talk to this person. All right. Yeah, I was hoping you might be by. I just wanted to say, or I heard what you did, and you're probably the reason the docks and the salty dog's not in flames right now. Thanks for pitching in for the town's sake. Of course, it was nothing. Look, what do you have to drink around here? And he's got drinks, which I'm not going to get. Because I'm gonna ask this guy instead what he's got to sell. He's got a lot of stuff to sell. Flask of brag. Strength +2, slow poison when imbibed. Duration 3 hours. Not too bad. The armor's kind of bleh. He doesn't have a great sword. That makes me sad. So I'm going to sell all my stuff here. Alright, things are cleared up a little bit. Now, this is my cleric. And my cleric, I don't think has proficiency in Warhammer, so I've equipped her with a mace, which should enable her to hit more often. Alright, time to go up to the rest of the town then. Heading up along this way. On up the ramp to the rest of the town. That's not too bad. Alright, so what's up here?
I'll handle it.
Got some stuff to loot. I'll continue to loot, even though I'm actually getting some gold now. I love the music in this game. What's in here?
What?
Okay, well, we've got tiny little things over here. I wonder, I'm gonna quick save.
At your service.
Can I help?
What happened to the
More work to be
party
done.
list?
Ready. All right.
Give me a second. There we go. That was weird. I must have hit a button and then hidden it. Sorry.
Yeah,
Let's go ahead and
sure.
quick save before we start robbing this dude. Because we are actually going to rob this dude. I'll be taking that. And I'll be taking this. There we go. So, Paladin.
Tell me your needs.
Let's talk to this guy. Behind the fireplace? Yes, behind the fireplace? Ah, but silence. It seems the living have come. Something's behind a fireplace somewhere. What are these bodies doing here? This row of vessels here, mayhap, lined up like ships. They have passed on, yes. They have sailed through the life into the keeping of the old lord's skull. But their spirits echo still. So, what happened to these people? When the goblins struck, they brought the first of many deaths. Those that lie here are but finger bones of the skeleton of battle. Of the two halves, Targos and the Horde, neither was spared, and in death the halves have become... And then you hear a voice. Yes, but your battles are over now, soldier of Targos. And no, there is nothing to be done. Now rest. That corpse just... Yes, that corpse just talked. Silent spirit, the living walk among us, and to you, dead one, I may speak at any time. Yes, are you talking to that corpse? No, listening perhaps. There is no novelty in such things, if that thought is on your mind. The speech of the dead is wearisome. They ask, demand, call, scream for attention. They rattle on like children. And this goblin here, it still lives out its last moments. Yes, a frightened, gibbering thing, howling at the moment of its death. So one who can speak with the dead has value in the field of battle. The goblin here, it was Ulbrecht's wish that I speak to him and learn what secrets he holds in his head. But that is not all, no. The dead are in need of proper burial, and such rites are best performed by a priest of death. The priests of Tempest have no skill in such matters. They raise the fallen in the name of battle, but such things do not let the spirits rest quietly, no. I travel where death does. I shadow my lord's footsteps. He has touched Targos, and soon, I think, yes, soon, he will walk amongst the living of Targos. The wind smells of such things. I come with brothers, the Iron Collar mercenaries, my brothers. We have come for some distance. That's not why I have come, no. In the days to come, all of Targos will serve Miracle. This guy is a priest of Miracle. All of them worship Miracle, whether they know it or not, and all of them shall come before him. You include me as being Miracle worshippers? I think you're mistaken. By word, perhaps not. By obeisance, perhaps not. But by your deeds to come, I think yes, you will be. Especially if I judge that those weapons you carry are intended to shed blood on the battles to come. If you have ever caused the death of another, you dwell in Miracle's shadow. Even in dying, you serve Miracle and strengthen his kingdom. Thus, his worshippers and followers are everywhere. Alright, so you said you traveled here with the Iron Collar mercenary band? Had to leave twice, yes. Why? Cormyrans take a more primitive view towards their dead, and the possessions of the dead. They feel that all that is buried with the dead should remain with the dead. A foolish notion. So you were a grave robber? Come now, once one has walked through Miracle's gate, such things as robbery blur. Besides, there is no thievery when the dead give permission. Permission? And one of the corpses is objecting. Be silent, yes. Permission to relieve them of their funeral trappings. What use have the dead for trinkets and troubles? Where is the harm in that? Robbery is robbery, and as a priest of Miracle, I think you would be more respectful of the realm of the dead. Yes. Only a few of the restless dead cling to some object of importance to them, especially the greed-driven or those that hunger, such as the wights of the barrow and the tunneling ghouls. It is why their touch pains the living, yes, holds them fast. With the dead of these types, it is oftentimes better to barter with them rather than meet them with iron, no matter what is bent or what its bent or enchantment. Other questions? So do you actually rest here? I had a room at the inn, I did, but there are spirits there that will not be silenced, and I am in need of rest. What do you mean? I heard a spirit weeping in the inn, yes, in the room with the window that was broken long ago. If I had a poetical bent, when night falls, she rises like the tide, and tears flow from her wounded heart. But because I detest poetry, despite having said some already, I will simply say that ghosts, more so than other spirits, are a tiresome bunch. They tend to dwell on things, yes, and howl about it, like dogs outside your window when you're trying to sleep. So did I leave the inn? Of course, for I could not remain. And why does she weep? Who knows? And if there's no gold to be had in knowing, why should one care? Heed me. Go sob and carry on about omens and portents. But in truth, they are only clamoring for attention. So someone will respect their grief, yes. Death does little for their manners or their etiquette. So how could we speak to her? But you and this woman stem from the same flesh. Come now, you know how one learns a woman's secrets. If you would know her heart, then go to her at night. Nighttime is best, I think. If you ever come to me at night, you'll be joining the Old Skull sooner than you think. Old Skull always comes sooner than one thinks. Yes, you are wise to say so. And I would ask you to forgive my words. Okay, would you remind if I rested here until night falls? This is no inn for the living, nor would you wish to stay here when night falls. So go to the one who holds claim to the weeping widow. He can wake you at the appointed hour. So I've heard enough.
Here.
Let's head on out.
Done.
So I'm hearing about a ghost in an inn. I'm gonna go ahead and loot up a bit. Do everything I can to get to level 2 before I have to go further in. Okay, what's this guy have to say? By the gods, what now? If you're here about the lumber, then you best brought more hands to help you carry the shipment, because there's no way to get it from the crane to the walls without more help, and I've said enough times that you would think it would sink in. What are you talking about? Lord Ulbrich, actually Spokesman Ulbrich, commissioned a load of lumber from Lonelywood, and I have made arrangements with him to have it shipped to the palisade, but I am woefully short-handed, and I am bound by a gold penalty if I cannot get the lumber to the walls, so we could help haul it if you wish. I would need 20 men to get it there, and the crane itself is useless, so I cannot even haul more up the cliff face. Damn it all, I should never have taken this contract. What's wrong with the crane? My question exactly. I can find no one supervising its use, nor anyone to see about making it work again. By the gods, my anger is fit to split me in two. Okay. If we find someone who can, we'll send assistance. Oh, I know someone who can. Maybe that shipbuilder.
Orders done.
Go down here. Go over here. I'm going to continue looking around town, and I'm going to go into that inn. Wait, is that the inn? The Weeping Widow Inn. Yes, that is the inn. It is the Galloway Trade Depot, whom I will also go into in a moment. It helps to search the town first. Nothing spectacular over there. All these houses look sealed. Hold on, there's something back here. And is there anything up here? No, can't get there. So what's up this way? I'll take a look at that house in a second. Can't go in there. I can loot this. And I can loot this. Alright, so what's in here? So this has Fane of the Rags. I suppose explanations are in order. I thought this house had been lent to me, but it must belong to you since you barged in without so much as a rap at the door. We hoped we could ask you some questions. Questions. It seems neither of us at a loss for those, so let me begin. What possessed you to enter uninvited? If your desire was merely to trade questions, then you may depart now. Why are you dressed in rags? You have some of the trappings of a mage, but you dress like a beggar? Can you tell us anything about this scroll? Is it a spell scroll? May I see it? You can, but we still need to hold on to it. It may prove important to Targos. But I'm afraid I must take it from you. It's one of a pair, you see, and it wouldn't do to have that scroll floating around. What are you talking about? This charade was growing tiresome, and I cannot bear wearing these rags another moment. I had hoped the Horde would have seized Targos by now, but Tamora has long forsaken me. It seems I must make my own luck. The Horde will never take Targos, and if you cast your lot in with them, then you've become our enemy. So we gotta deal with this dude. And he's a mage. Oh, come on. My own people are just moving around. Here, let's deal with this guy. Oh, no. One of my people fell asleep. Who? Oh, the rogue fell asleep.
You have my attention.
Your death is at hand.
Oh, no! Half my party just got killed. You know what? I'm gonna have to reload since from the last quick save because I'm about to die. I'm about to die. All because he managed to, because of the old tactic of giving the enemy a bonus round to cast that stuff.
I'll take care of it.
So yeah, that was that. And it's a wipe. Come on. They can't kill me. What the hell? Oh my god. This one goblin is just kind of like wailing at me. I'm unconscious. I'm gonna load because this is stupid. So rather than go peek in on that dude's house, we'll just go into this house instead, this large house. Oh, come on, rogue. Don't go the long way. So this is where the Ulbrich is. Yes.
Yes, no small task.
Send my paladin up.
Who are you? If you're one of the mercenary companies, then your place is at the docks, not here. I've received word we're under attack, and every sword is needed at the cliffs.
Alright, we just sailed in on the Wicked Wench. We come to offer our services.
Whoever you are, if you want to serve Targos, then you'd best have brought me word of what's happening at the docks. Rumors are flying through the streets, and the people are in a panic. I need information, and I need it now.
Don't worry, old man. Goblins were attacking, but we took care of it.
That's the first piece of good news I've heard since these raids began. You've done well, and ought to be commended for your efforts in Targos' defense.
Thank you.
I would ask you to excuse my rudeness when you first arrived. These goblin raids have been chipping away at my patience, and they could not have come at a worse time.
Really?
I need to know how these goblins were able to reach the docks without being detected. There was no warning from the palisades, and they were not sighted passing through the main town.
We found a nest of them in a warren of caves in the Targos cliffs. It looks like the goblin sappers were able to tunnel up into them.
Damn it. I ordered those caves sealed, not long after we drove the smugglers from Mayor Dwalden. But it seems those goblins sniffed them out anyway.
They won't try that tactic again. Looks like the passage they dug had collapsed.
What concerns me is that sapping takes time, even if they were able to break into the old
Yes, it
smuggling
does.
tunnels.
That's a good point.
That kind of effort takes planning, and it means the goblins had to be kept focused for weeks, perhaps months. These raiders are more organized than I suspected.
So what can you tell me of the goblin threat?
As you no doubt already know, a force of goblins has gathered in the region, and they have been testing our defenses. They are well armed and well organized. Their attack on the docks is proof of this.
So when did they first appear?
At first, it was just a few raiders, a stray arrow over our walls in the night. Then a merchant caravan from Bremen was attacked on its way to Targos. I sent 2 of my best scouts out to track down the attackers, but they could not find the goblin encampment.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
Then a band of goblin raiders attacked the walls of Targos itself, an act almost unheard of. We drove them off, but there were casualties, and the attack has forced me to take measures to strengthen Targos' defenses.
We've seen shipments of wood in the dismantled houses. What are you using the wood for?
I ordered the construction of a palisade and several small catapults outside the town, supervised by the commander of the Targos Guard, Shofford Crail.
What about Shofford Crail?
Yes, you'll report to him for your orders and your wages. Time is short, and there is much to be done. Your station will be at the palisades beyond the north gate.
Okay.
I will send the gate.
So I got my
instructions
first
to let
main
you
quest.
pass.
So what other
Very
questions
well,
before I
but
go?
Time is short.
What happened to the scouts you sent to find the
Amelia
goblin
and Braston,
encampment?
2 of my best scouts. They've been gone for almost a 10-day without a word.
That doesn't sound
I'm
good.
worried that they may have run across the goblins. Still, they've survived worse, so I hold out hope for their success.
Any word from the Goblin Raiders?
No word yet on when
Or
they will
the
arrive, but a
reinforcements.
force is on their way.
Now,
Till then, we'll have to deal with the goblins as best we can.
you tell me anything else about the
As
Goblin
you know,
Raiders?
a force of goblins has
Okay,
gathered
I've
in the
already-
region,
already
and they
got
have been
this.
testing our defenses.
All right,
They
I
are
must take my
well-armed
leave.
and well organized. Their attack on the docks is proof of this.
And I should talk to his wife, who is back
I'll
here,
handle it.
probably. Yep.
I am here.
With the scroll. Well met, stranger. I am the Lady Elethera, wife of Lord Ulbric. Are you one of the recent arrivals from Luskan? Indeed, and we have come to offer our services to the Lord of Targos. Yes, my husband will be pleased to hear of your offer. The recent troubles besetting Targos have been weighing on him greatly. So I have a... Can you tell me anything of them? Very little. We have repelled several goblin raiding parties in the past month. My husband has ordered the construction of a palisade around the town and alerted the people of Targos to the possible attack. Alright, has magic been any of use against them? My magic has been of little help in determining the location of their forces. Ever since our diviner, Valen, took sick, we are in need of scouts for our own. Your diviner took ill. What happened? Valen Goldencross is diviner from Bryn Shander who would travel here with a caravan. When the goblin attacks began, he will offer to help us locate the main camp so we could mount a counterattack. Unfortunately, he has taken ill. The priests at the Temple Pavilion are attempting to heal them, but they have many wounded there already. Anything we can do to help him? It is doubtful. Without knowing the cause of his ailment, even the spells of priest will prove useless. Perhaps I could help him? You spoke before of your magic. Are you a mage? Do you have any scrolls or magic you might be willing to part with? She is an enchantress. Okay. If you come to aid Targos, I would be pleased to pass along what arcane knowledge I can. Another practitioner in the art would strengthen Targos' defenses greatly. My weapons, my skills shall be employed in Targos' name. Alright. So this is where I can buy additional stuff. Oh, nice, a scroll case. All kinds of nice stuff. But first, get the Book of Leaves. Cast the spell Barkskin. Okay, that's cool. What I need is to ask her about the scroll.
listening.
How can I help? Done.
I have a scroll that I took from one of the goblin sappers. Can you identify it for me? And it brings me into here. 50 gold. This charred vellum scroll looks like it was once a teleportation scroll, but that spell has either been exhausted or was miscast when it was used. Alright. Can you tell me what this brimstone scroll might have been used for? Perhaps it looks like a spell that was miscast, a teleportation spell, except that this scroll is one of a pair. It seems that it can be used to teleport a group to someone holding the other scroll. Yeah, okay. Which means that some wizard teleported the goblins into the cave beneath the docks. It seems that we have a serpent within the walls of Targos, and the serpent must be dealt with. Keep an eye out. If the traitor sees you have the scroll, you may try to take it back from you. Gee, I wonder who it is. Alright, we'll see if we can track him down. Farewell. And on that note, I'm going to wrap it up here, and we will deal with that mage in the next episode. For now, this has been the RPG Crawler with Icewind Dale II. If you like what you've seen, remember to leave a like, comment if you got any feedback, and subscribe for more RPG content, both tabletop and computer. Until next time, take care and goodbye.